Hey you guys, it's me, Colleen. I know it's been like a couple months since I've uploaded a video, and it's because basically I've been trying to get my life together for the entire time. Um, I appreciate everybody that's reached out to me and commented underneath my videos, trying to provide some sort of support for me. It has been just a whirlwind shit show. I feel like kind of my whole life has been like that, but at the same time, I'm still here. And one day I still do have faith of being able to settle down and creating a foundation where I'm okay. But I just kind of wanted to start my, getting things out by starting parts of my story. I really don't know how to begin or whatever. And like I said, I don't care who watches this or doesn't like it or doesn't want to watch it. It's just my way of getting things out. It's like a verbal diary. But basically, I figured I'd start off with saying I'm about 29 years old. Actually, I just turned 29 on the 31st. And for about maybe 15 or so years, ever since, actually longer than that, maybe about 16, 17 years, I've been self-harming. And it's been due to a lot of things that I've dealt with in my childhood and a lot of trauma I've faced growing up and stuff like that. And it's something that I'm actively trying to get out of doing. About 2.5 months ago, I actually had a very critical suicide attempt. It was like very, very bad. And I I cut myself. I had sliced my arm open and I had to get surgery for it. And um, I was in the hospital for quite a while. And after I got out, I had to go to physical therapy to regain motion of my hand. And basically, it was this time, May 15th of 2021, this year is when this happened. And about then, like, I realized that I have a huge, huge problem, and it's not going to go away until I really buckle down and do something about it, or I will lose myself. I'm on medication now, luckily. Well, it's medication that I've been on in the past and stuff like that, and I'm trying to establish myself out where I moved to a couple months ago, and I've got a doctor and a psychiatrist, and I'm trying to talk to a therapist, and it's probably the best thing I could be doing for myself right now. Like, my biggest thing is like, no matter where you are or what you're doing, just remember there's somebody out there that will help you. I didn't realize until this happened, which is kind of sad, that I did have a support system and stuff like that. And I do have people that genuinely care about me out there. And even though they're not around or I'm in the situation that I'm at the moment. I can't really be around my friends because I moved like an hour and a half away from where I was at. I do know that I still have to buckle my mind down and reach out to these people or do something like this whenever I know I'm going through something that makes me not want to feel pain anymore. Essentially, when it came down to it, I was feeling so much pain. I just didn't want to feel it anymore. There's a lot of people I've noticed that will go and say, you got to think about others first. You got to think about, what you're doing to other people. And the biggest thing that people don't understand when they say stuff like that is you don't have to think about other people. Honestly, like in a way that you do have to consider, everybody and everything that you're leaving behind, but at the same time when you're in that much pain, you cannot sit there and think about somebody else. You can only think about how you can stop the pain and what you can do to stop it. And my thing was, I didn't want anybody to find me. I went into a wooded area. I brought my knife with. And if it wasn't for my mom begging me to come home and, or, be on the phone talking to her, begging me to tell me her where I was at, I wouldn't have came back. And I'm really glad that my mom was there. We have a lot of issues in our lives, you know, that we have to face. And I just want people out there to know that you're not alone. No matter what happens and stuff, no matter what pain you're feeling, get a hold of somebody, a suicide hotline, a doctor, somebody. They will listen to you. And it took me until what I did to realize that if I calm down and I realize that, you know, I take a couple seconds, it's not the end. It doesn't have to be the end. It does not have to be. And, you know, there are parts where I might regress sometimes, and I have, and I've not cared still, and I've still wanted to go back and hurt myself. But at the same time, I'm still battling it. And there are so many people out there that are going through this same exact thing. And I just want you to know you are not alone. Anybody can hit me up anytime, comment under one of my videos, message, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, you are not alone out there. And I'm really glad that, you know, the people that have commented under these videos have been there for me and whatnot. Like, thank you all for taking me out of my element where I've been so depressed that I can't move, where, you know, it's only been like 5 comments or a couple comments or whatever, but on my Instagram, I've had a couple other people reach out to me too, and it's been immensely eye-opening to understand that there's a lot of people that are going through the same thing, and just to know that they're not alone. If you know somebody that's going through this, reach out to them. Don't just be like, hey, my phone's open, hit me up anytime. Reach out to them. You know what I mean? I don't mean to ramble or anything. Like I said, this is just like a way of getting things out, but I just, you're not alone. You're not alone. Find somebody. Comment under this video. Whatever you need to do. Make videos like this. Don't give a fuck whoever comments. Whatever you need to do. Even if people are mean or whatever, you know, they can get to scooting. It doesn't matter, you know. And I have to maintain what I'm saying. I have to maintain that same mindset or I will lose myself. And I have put a lot of stock into this person right here. And I don't want to lose myself. So if anybody's going through this, I know I've said it 5 times already in this video, please reach out to somebody. It's okay. If anybody knows anybody going through this, reach out to them. Be there for them if you can. You know, we appreciate, you know, people that are going through stuff like this that don't feel like they deserve to be here, that feel like a burden. We appreciate when there is somebody there that reaches out, because you don't know what you're catching. You don't know about what time, you know, they might be doing something and that text message might save their life or whatever, because that's happened to me. But sorry, to leave on a lighter note, I hope everybody is doing good and stuff. I don't think that anybody regularly watches my videos or anything, but I really care about all of you guys, and it's taken me a while to get back in my element, to unbury my head, and to make a video. I actually have space on my phone now to make a video because I got a new phone. I actually got a new laptop and I got a new ring light. So these will keep going, and I will have a little bit more of a dialogue for when I make these in the future, because I don't want to ramble. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you have a good evening. Feel free to comment, talk about anything. Have a good night.